Welcome to MotoGP. We are back in action. It is round 4 of the 2026 campaign. The forced spring break due to the war in the Middle East is over. We are now ready to get going. We are in Europe and it's the Spanish Grand Prix, the first of 4 visits to this country and the circuit of Anglianito Jerez. This is going to be something special. Marc Marquez is on pole position from Johann Zarco and Fabio Di Giannantonio. This is all after what was a very interesting sprint race and the qualifying yesterday. This is how it looks with Di Giannantonio in 3rd. Tyre information still not showing for Augusto Fernandez right now, but everybody else has chosen a medium front, medium rear tyre. That seems to be the answer to our prayers. Let's head down to the grid and see what we've got with first of all, down there as well, we're going to hear from Susie.
The man who won last year. They have had a victory around here. Grassini, Alex Marquez, faster than everybody else on Friday by 0.3 of a second. Of course, that will have come down a little bit now, but what does paper mean in MotoGP? That is the big question. He needs to be patient. He needs to get a really good start. Let's go through to the front row and have a look at the magician who's been really making miracles happen all weekend. Incredible pole position during those difficult conditions on Friday. And then what about that sprint yesterday? It was completely insane. The racing gods very much on his side, but he hasn't won here since 2019. Of course, this is such an important track, but so much has happened. That horrible crash that changed his whole life happened here as well. So pivotal. Imagine a victory would be incredible. Let me just walk around here and spin around and show you the turn 1, the run to turn 1, and of course the spaceship. This is the Spanish Grand Prix. The big question is this race going to be out of this world? You bet your life on it.
Here it comes. Enjoy the Spanish Grand Prix. Welcome to MotoGP, round 4 of the World Championship. The action is palpable. We don't know what's going to happen over this race because it is the great unknown. One thing could go wrong, one thing could go really well. Here's your starting grid then in total. Marc Marquez from Johann Zarco, Fabio Di Giannantonio. Then it's Marco Bezzecchi, Alex Marquez and Pedro Costa. Enea Bastianini, Raul Fernandez and Pecco Bagnaia. Jorge Martin along with Ayagura, Fermin Aldeguer. Then Brad Binder along with Juan Mir, Luca Marini, Augusto Fernandez, Fabio Quartararo, Franco Morbidelli, Top Rope Razgatliolu, Lorenzo Salvadori, Alex Rins, Jack Miller and Diego Moreira. In terms of points coming into this one, Marco Bezzecchi is on 81 with Jorge Martin on 77, Pedro Costa 60, Marc Marquez on 57, Fabio Di Giannantonio 55, Raul Fernandez 44, Ayagura 37, Pecco Bagnaia 34, Alex Marquez 28, Marini on 24 inside the top 10. That goes all the way down to Top Rope Razgatliolu in 20th, who has just 1 point on the board. Medium compound tyre then for the whole grid, front and rear. Megan Birch alongside me in the commentary box. This is going to be a good one. We don't know what's going to happen.
It's blue skies. I haven't commentated on a race here with blue skies.
Not for a while, have you?
No. Also, do you know you're still sunburned?
Am I really?
Yeah, there.
Oh, well, it's
Well,
only
I
been a
pointed
week.
out to you originally that you were really sunburned.
It's only been a week, so that kind of makes sense since we were at Donington for the season out of the touring cars.
Could explain why you felt weird.
That too,
after.
actually, yeah. So come on then, make a pick. Who's it going to be? Marc Marquez, Johan Zarco. It's dry conditions. I'm expecting Marc to just get away with this one.
Dijantonio.
Ooh, 224,627 people here this weekend, and they have flocked in. Marc won the sprint, 17 sprint races. He now matches Jorge Martin for the most in history in this sprint format. But can he win a Grand Prix? That's going to be a question, isn't it?
I think that he might be able to. I mean, Digi.
He was going a little bit wide there, wasn't he? And there's Franco Morbidelli, his own teammate, both doing it coming out of turn 11.
They're both going insane.
So we've hopefully not going to have issues with the ride. Oh, never mind, I stand corrected.
It's only one issue. He hasn't won a race here, you know, since 2019. Marc hasn't.
It's been a long time, hasn't it, since he's been Spanish victorious. Let's hope it goes into that today as well as we get ready for the start.
It's a long time, 7 years.
Green flag at the back. Eyes to the lights then for the Spanish Grand Prix. It's been a long sprint break. 5 lights are on. Pull the throttle back. We go racing in Jerez. Marc gets a fantastic launch. Digi's coming up the inside line as well. He's going to already dispatch with Zarco. He's dropped back into 4th. Alex Marquez goes into 3rd. Marco Bezzecchi takes 2nd position. Into turn 3 we come. Marc's got such an advantage at the front of the field. Perfect getaway. They've all made it through safely as we come into turn 4 at the left-hander, then into 5. And the 2 track houses battling already with Brad Binder coming into it.
Right, so we have Morbidelli moving up a few places as well. Good start for him. He got right round the outside of them. I think that was round turn 2.
Yeah, I think it was.
And it's...
Look at Marc. Marc's under attack from Bezzecchi already as they come down to dry sack at turn 6. Marc covers him off, but there's move further back as Zarco is under attack from Dijantonio, and Acosta's trying to go through on the inside there as well for 6th place.
Tell you what, it was a brilliant start for both of the Aprilias when it came to managing to get past people, especially for Bezzecchi. Martin managed to move up a lot as well, but Bezzecchi just managed to... Oh, that's a little bit of contact there between, I believe that was Dijantonio. Oh, and Alex Marquez gets past Bezzecchi round at the inside.
Oh, that's at turn 11. Nicely done, Alex. So now, actually, can Alex on the GP25 do something about it, Megs?
I think possibly he could, if he keeps up this pace that he seems to have got, because originally, in the first, as Ralph Fernandez gets past Bastianini for 8th, in the first corner he did really well, but for some reason, round corners like 2, 3 and 4, he just managed to just lose a little bit. Jack Miller's just dropped a couple places.
Yeah.
He's not crashed, don't worry.
No, he's just dropped back. Wins up to 17th position. Marini in 18th as they come into it. And look at that. That is Marco Bezzecchi, the end of his 121-lap Grand Prix leading streak. That is over. He's won the last 5 races in a row, let's not forget. The last 2 at the end of last year, then the opening 3. Marc Marquez could become the first one to win something other than that. But Bezzecchi continuing that momentum.
Well, he's already broken the streak for everyone else. I mean, and he has gone one step further. He's now added like 20 onto it.
Yeah, he has. He's added quite a lot at the front, so then maybe Marc Marquez could do something. Remember, in the sprint race is a bit different, but brother who won here last year is attacking older brother down in turn 6 of the dry sack. Marc doesn't know he's there. Alex is going to force him off. Oh, fantastic! Alex Marquez, who won here last year. He's opening first ever Grand Prix race win. He's won 5 sprints, but that was his first Grand Prix last year, and he's fighting back. The 2 Spanish brothers battling in the Spanish Grand Prix, and Marc has just been beaten by Alex. And that wasn't Marc backing off on tyre pace.
No.
Alex was doing that on pure pressure as they come through on the inside. Marc is attack as they come through turn 11. He's nice at the exit on the curb. Down now, in towards turn 12. We're riding with Marc Marquez as he comes down on the inside. He's down!
No!
Marc Marquez is out in a big accident!
Oh, his bike is destroyed.
The Spanish fans break! It's 2 years running! And that run of not being victorious here since 2019 will continue. Marc Marquez crashes out of the Spanish Grand Prix. Alex Marquez leads.
Airbag has been deployed. That's one good thing. Rider is okay as well. He's up and walking away, but that bike is utterly destroyed. Here's a replay of it. The entire front of the bike, the actual thing you move, torn off.
It's shredded
Almost
off.
hit him.
Yeah, it's shredded off the handlebar completely. So Mark, on the entry to turn 11, takes too much curb. It catches on the elbow. Down goes the front of the bike, and the bike somersaults at top speed. It lands down and rips off the handlebars.
Yeah, it does the flip, and that's why it's like ripped him off completely. Good thing he didn't do an Acosta and hold onto the bike, otherwise I think he'd have another shoulder injury.
Well, this was the track, of course, where in 2020 all those problems began for Marc Marquez. He hasn't won here since, and he went
He's
down.
not gonna.
Well, he went down last year at Turn 8. Do you remember at Aspar? We were commentating I was commentating at Donington. You were here in the box, and now it's happened again. And this time it's down at Turn 11. No red flag though. We don't need that. Mia's been given that double long lap penalty. Top Razgatliolo has been given the long lap penalty, but Marc Marquez is out of the Spanish Grand Prix.
Oh, that was so dramatic as well. He just had too much pressure put onto him to try and catch up to Alex, I think, and that's why he misjudged that corner and went too far.
I said it wasn't due to tyres or anything. That was Mark genuinely not having the pace, whereas Alex did have the pace.
He completely was judging everything too wrong, and just, he pushed himself too far. And who's that? That's Top Rat taking his long lap penalty, I believe.
Yep, so that'll be down to the first corner to take it through. I do start to wonder, Megan, though, is this now Alex Marquez going to be on for 2 Spanish victories back-to-back, or is Bezzecchi going to try and close back up?
I think that it might be the case, because I don't think Alex wants to let this one go. I mean, he's just got rid of his brother out of the thing. I don't think he's going to give it up.
I don't blame him either. I wouldn't do it either. I wouldn't get rid of it either. By the way, we've managed to fix the timing screens going black and losing out. Basically, what happened is, because we use a sync feature with our television pictures, if it just goes black on the opening lap. But if you just take the sync off and then just do it after, it all works. As here comes on the inside line, Martin being under attack from Fabio Di Gianantonio, and Digi will move up ahead of Martin and take 3rd position down at Dry Sack through turn 7. He's done it now into turn 8. This is the Aspar corner. 7 and 8, the double right. Looks good to me. But look at Martin. That front end of the Aprilia can just close up so much more in the braking zones. Oh, hang on. That's Razgatliolo who completed his long lap penalty.
Yeah, there we go. Confirmation. It's only lap 4, everyone. And here's a replay of Digi taking over from Martin and just went right over the inside. I don't even think Martin fully knew how close Digi was. He's just like, thank you, bye-bye.
That was very much okay. Now, and this is going to be another one coming on the inside line as well. Pedro Acosta under attack from Enea Bastianini, and that's Bastianini with a sweet move at the inside line at turn 13. Now Acosta's going to try and get the slipstream on him up towards turn number 1. Pulls to the inside line, can't do it. But look at Bastianini, the rear tyre sliding out. He's just going to go off at turn 1. He goes straight on. Acosta will take the inside line. We've seen that so much this weekend. The rear braking just not working.
I tell you what, this circuit seems so incredibly hard to pass at. Well, it's easy to pass, but you can't retake.
Yeah, overtaking is one thing, but keeping up is not the other.
Yeah, it's the perfect circuit to block off the person you have just overtaken.
No more wasps. No, we haven't got any wasps so far.
I was only just thinking about the wasp, so please don't curse that.
No. Max was asking in the chat. Here comes around the outside now as well. This is Raul Fernandez on the Trackhouse Aprilia. And again, look at that. That's Bastianini going deep again. And now Raul's going to get the undercut exit at turn 6, and he takes it back. No, he doesn't. Bastianini's kept the inside line coming through turn 7 and 8. Really now holding back. And Raul goes to the inside line at turn 8. That's going to catch Bastianini out. Bastianini's bike is looking worse than a buckaroo.
It is. And do you see what I mean now about the wasps? How terrifying it is when you're commentating and all of a sudden you turn around and just like boom.
I had 3 in here yesterday, all buzzing around me at the same time.
Yeah.
And one was just like here. It literally flew at me from over there, and I had to duck down in the qualifying commentary.
Oh, I know that one.
Yeah, we think...
Is it the one that likes that?
Yeah, I don't know if there's a hive or something.
There must be.
But you can't do anything. Well, we can't look on the roof either, but we'll try. Oh, a little twitch from Ayagura.
I think we should.
Oh, hang on a minute. What's happened there to Juan Mir? Juan Mir's dropped back several places.
I think he's just gone wide.
Yeah, I'm thinking that too, actually.
It shows it's still moving, but I think he's just gone far too wide.
So, Alex Marquez leads the Spanish Grand Prix for a second year running.
Whoa!
Contact!
Too close.
And again, so that was on the back. That's the other tracker. So that is Raul Fernandez, Pedro Costa almost making contact to the back, and Bastianini coming like a bat out of hell. Here comes Ayagua though. Ayagua has said that he's leaving the Trackhouse team at the end of the year. Looks like he could be going to Yamaha as an option. Honda's also an option coming through as well. Mia's completed one of his 2 laps, long laps.
That's good. Oh, so that's why he was falling down.
Here we go, the inside. Agua's making the move on Pedro Acosta. Down turn 6, Acosta gets a leg off the footrest, and he's cut back underneath as well. So this is fantastic. The former 2 Moto2 rivals are giving hammer and tong right now, coming round turn 7 towards turn 8, and Acosta loses out to Ayagua. One Moto2 champion to another.
Is anyone else noticing how Acosta's Genova rear is slanted?
Yeah, it's not looking 100%, is it? It's like it's sort of angled. Yeah,
it's causing him to, when he is doing the turns, to kind of like lose his momentum a bit. That's why you almost fell off. Look.
Yeah, you're right. It's like it's got a broken axe. Just realised my iPad charged to 100% last night. It's only supposed to charge to 80% to save battery.
I know why it does that.
Why?
Because, it charges to 80% and then it goes slower.
Oh no, mine's limited to 80%.
No, because then, when it gets to the first alarm, it sets itself to that, so it charges at that pace.
Okay.
So when your first alarm goes, that's when if you don't have any alarms set, then it will discharge.
Yeah, but my battery is set to charge only to... Did I turn it off actually because I was thinking? Just continue on.
I'm intrigued.
Yes, the 80% limit is on.
There we go. Right, so lap 7. Only lap 7.
Of 25, by the way. It's one of those days.
I feel like, can we have intermission with this one?
Do you want a red flag?
No, not
really.
You've
got work to do.
I've got too much to do.
You've got a dissertation to write, which is why you haven't been here that much.
Yeah.
I tell you what, these new inner soles on my shoes are fantastic. I can actually stand up for longer periods now. Quartararo under attack on the inside, and this is by Franco Morbidelli over 13th position. There's Pedro Acosta in the battle for ninth. Acosta's dropped right back now. So he's battling with Pecco Bagnaia, the sole remaining factory Ducati, now looking strong at the front of the field.
Tell you what, I agree with universities and all that, but I don't agree with dissertations.
No, I thought you might not, to be fair. Here we go, Bagnaia on the inside line, but he doesn't commit, coming through the centre corner at turn 10 and 11. So he's looking very close through 12. Is he going to look to the inside line down 13? Bagnaia's going on the inside, late on the brakes. Acosta knows he's there, and Bagnaia goes through. Mia has completed his long lap penalties.
Yep, there he goes, down the order. And just as Augusto Fernandez gets past Salvadori.
Interesting enough, though, Mia's dropped back behind Miller, but he hasn't been passed by top rat Razgatlioglu, who had a 1-lap penalty. And this was the instant involvement. This is why so there's Acosta, and look, he has lost part of his fairing. That's why
it looks slanted.
Yeah, so Acosta's lost part of his fairing under braking. He's lost part of it.
That explains it. And it's a side that kind of looks strange.
Bastianini was looking at so not to get thrown off there.
Yeah.
By the way, Salvadori has entered the pit lane.
Oh, no.
So it looks like we're going to have 2 retirements to this race. This is the battle for second. Is Dicci closing up on Bezzecchi?
Why is it always Salvadori?
Salvadori has retired. Salvadori has retired into the pits. It's pain from yesterday. And of course, they don't want to do anything because they've got the 850cc test coming up this week.
Why?
First chance that they get to test the new engines and the new regulations coming up on Wednesday, so they don't want to lose anything about that. So Salvadori, of course, the test rider retires from the Grand Prix.
Why is it always Salvadori? Every single time, I don't think I've seen him complete an actual race in a very, very long time.
What did he complete Valencia? I swear he completed Valencia.
I don't know. I think he got close to it. But seriously, every time. He's the one I want to actually do well, and he's never doing well.
9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
Look at that. The Spanish fans literally get up and applaud their riders. Well, they're looking now.
I've got one less to applaud now.
Yeah, they are, aren't they? It's well coming through. Just checking on something.
Wait, Salvadori. What? Where's Salvadori from? Because it might be 2 less.
Well, I was just double checking that actually on my monitor. The 32. Italy.
I thought so.
Yeah. So far, Alex Marquez,
still the same.
Spanish. Marco Bezzecchi, Italian. Fabio Di Gianantonio, Italian. Jorge Martin, Spanish. Jan Zarco, French.
Ralph Fernandez, Spanish, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Alex, that was me. Look at that. Alex is breaking down the back stretch into turn 6,
he
completely
okay?
out of control. And even the bike was like, it was like
It was like, I'm just gonna jump on a trampoline.
trying to do a hula hoop contest as well, trying to keep it all around.
Lap 9.
He must have been slave to the rhythm. Not good, is it? Not good. Is
No,
it me?
it's
I reckon Mark's going to lose out on this, you know. I honestly think...
He already has.
Sorry, Alex. Oh, God. It's not, you're not used to the other one being there. I think Alex is going to... I think Alex is going to lose out here to Marco Bezzecchi.
Could do.
I would love it if Martin could win his home
maybe
race.
not.
To make it 2 back-to-back after the sprint race in Kota.
Zarco seems to be having the same Oh.
Was it? Well, they're all on medium front, medium rear tyres. They've all got the same one. It's that type of circuit. You can't really have much
His
tyre
ride height
change
device.
for Alex.
It's going out of whack.
Oh, well, he did have a problem with that ride height device in practice, actually.
I've just seen it jump up.
Right, so it's not disengaging at the right time, and that explains why under braking, where it does go down, it just sort of affects it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's only like brief, but it keeps coming up.
Well, it explains a fair bit, unfortunately.
That's disappointing. Let's have a real focus on his... Yep, there it is.
Yeah, ride height device is a problem then for Alex.
Why? Is anyone else having this problem apart from Zarco? Because Zarco is also having this
Yeah.
problem.
What a battle we're having.
Oh, yep, there's Zarco's one.
The thing is, this is a circuit where the ride height device actually are a lot of pain because it's got 3 very heavy braking spots.
Yeah, so it's constantly trying to just shove them off. Oh, Acosta might have a similar problem.
No, I think
But it might just be because of his balance.
He had the aero problem. That's what's causing that one.
Yeah, I think he might just be having problems just because of his balance. Because look, so obvious.
Yeah. No glitch on timings. 16 to go.
Oh my goodness! How are we 10 laps in? Only 10 laps.
Do you know, Moto 2 and Moto 3 flew by today. It was actually a really interesting race in both of them. And this race is in...
What the... Right, so... Oh, and my timing screens have gone. Yay! Yours are still here, though. So that's good. Mine, however, have disappeared.
Yeah, sorry about that.
So, lap 11 of 25. I'm looking at TV pictures now because I can't read over there. Because white writing for me, for some reason, I can never read white writing.
Really? You need more glasses. We've discovered this, that Megan is actually, all her life, says, oh, I'm perfect, 20/20 vision. She can't read
I'm
across...
not perfect.
Yeah, she can't read across the
It's
road.
been in this box. That is what's done my eyes in.
Look, there's blue light glasses coming. You can use those and then you can get yourself a pair of glasses like me and wear
I
them.
think I'm just severely dehydrated.
That probably too. You don't drink enough water.
Before I even look about getting glasses or anything, because I don't think I do, that needs fixing. I think I just need to have better care of them.
I would laugh, actually, if you ended up wearing glasses like me in the commentary box.
No, I'd cope without them, because I do not think I'd look good with them.
If anyone wondered what that crash was, for some reason, the headset that I use, the Audio Technica headset that Megan uses, and I've got a pair as well that you've seen for many years now, I use these headphones. I use it for IndyCar, NASCAR, and then Nina uses it if she's here. It fell off, but I'm repairing these during the week.
Well, they need it now.
No, I'm getting everything. I'm getting the new ear cups and the hand straps and all that lot. See if the mic shields arrive in time. That might be a little project.
Yeah, thing is, I've never been able to read at that distance.
Surprising that.
I've just been really bad with that. I can see things at that distance. I just can't make out the writing.
So, as we look at this, Alex Marquez
I'm
has...
finding a car, though.
Yeah. Alex Marquez has the lead for 1.613 seconds. Fabio Di Giannantonio is in P2. Third for... sorry, Marco Bezzecchi's P2. Fabio Di Giannantonio P3.
I reckon it's the glass in between that messes me up.
Yeah. Just having a look. 11 lap old mediums for Alex Marquez. But it looks like the field has just sort of calmed down a little bit.
Can we say the Q word?
I tell you what, there's a lot of battles going on. We're seeing a lot of battles.
But no one's crashing in any.
But no one can overtake.
Seriously, someone move or crash. What the hell was that?
This is the battle for 10th position. This is Pedro Costa. And behind is Fermin Aldeguer.
That glitch in the TV pictures looked like we'd just gone into the upside down.
We're having a lot of those glitches this weekend.
Okay, but if a Demogorgon comes round them, I'm running away. Because, no offence, but I'm not dealing with that.
I've got myself caught up in my leads here.
How have you done this? As Joshua somehow manages to fix whatever's happened, I don't know what he's done. Lap 12 of 25. We are halfway through this race now.
I just got tangled up in my leads. That's what pulled the headset off.
Lap 13 now.
Whoa! That's Aldeguer on the inside line in turn 13. He gets ahead of Pedro Costa.
Can anyone just crash, please? Just one person, not you, Alex. Oh!
Aldeguer went wide.
Bagnaia went wide.
Bagnaya's got a problem! Bagnaya has a problem! It's dead! It's dead!
Sorry, Bagnaia.
The factory Ducati engine has blown and he is out of the Spanish Grand Prix. Let's have a listen. It just dies under braking at 1. No acceleration. Engine just cuts dead.
Thank you for granting what I asked for.
It's
Bagnaia.
another double DNF for the factory Ducatis.
Oh, you can just see all of them be sad.
Is it not working again?
Probably.
Yeah, it's working again.
That's still a concern.
He's dropped behind Miller, but ahead of Top Rack. So he's dropped to 19th. How on earth did that survive? I mean,
Do we have a tissue?
I thought it was dead. I thought that was literally gone. Anyway, here we go again with an air bashing in P7. He is attacking Ralph Fernandez. No, hang on a minute. Ayagura is attacking an air bashing. TV Direction needs to catch up here.
Mosquito. Midair.
Prey. Hunter.
Thank you.
Look at the battle. Is Ayagura going to get through here?
Well, I'm allergic to them, so.
Can he get the move done?
I reckon he could if he gets just that little bit closer. Not that close.
Both of them having a little twitch coming into turn 1. Bagnaia, is he coming into the pit lane? I'm looking at the rider tracker to see if Bagnaia pits. Bagnaia pits. Yeah.
There's another one.
So into the pit lane comes Pecco Bagnaia to retire from the Grand Prix.
Yeah, there's another one.
No flag to flag though, remember. So that's it for that. Ducati can now basically go home, Megs.
Oh God, it's that light. Yeah, they can, because they've got nothing else to do.
Both out. Non point in this race. There he is looking in. That's right, turn away from an overtake to show Bagnaia getting off a dead bike.
This is such a fascinating
Watching
picture.
Davide Dardozzi pick his nose as well. Oh, there was an overtake.
Now they can just, as you say, go home, have dinner.
There we go on the inside. That is finally Ayagura making the move for 7th position, but Bastianini comes right back underneath him.
That was close. Come on, Digi. Get past.
Well, anything you can do, I can do better. Seems to be the situation that we're attacking with today. Lap 14 of 25, 12 to go. We've passed half distance in this one. Alex Marquez leading by 2 seconds.
Why is there such, like...
How has Alex just taken off? Alex has not had the pace all weekend long, and all of a sudden he's just going for it.
And with a ride height issue.
Yeah, and Bastianini makes a mistake into turn 1.
What deal did Alex make?
He pressed the red button.
Well, I certainly pressed the red button on Bagnaia. Because I asked for something to happen and someone to crash, and then all of a sudden, oh my god.
Just don't give the red button to Donald Trump, you know.
Did you hear what happened this morning?
I did, yes.
Yeah. I woke up to that news, I was like,
oh my god, it goes through on the inside line! But the KTM could just out-drag him so much down the back straightaway. Down into dry sack now at turn 6, late on the brakes, and goes in deep!
Oh.
Takes them both wide, and Bastianini does the undercut right back for 7th. Beat that, he says.
He should have moved.
He's on the attack several times. It's actually quite an interesting sort of procedure from them all. And look at that, he's getting so close through turn 8. Really trying to push it through harder. And now, Iagura dives back through on the inside line.
Come on.
And he's through. He's made the move stick at the exit of turn 10. Yes! That was
Finally
brilliant. Look at that. Look, Davide Bruvio's happy with that one. Bastianini can't fight it back this time.
Now 6 and 7. The numbers, respectively. That's where Trackhouse is. I hate that thing.
Yeah, I know. It's spoiled.
You can't say numbers anymore.
Do you know, there's a thing in New York City with the I Heart all the numbers.
Yeah.
From 1 to 100 and all that lot. Usually the I Heart 69s would be gone because of the joke. But no, they've been left all there, not touched. The I Heart 67s have gone. This generation is not appreciating comedy.
Yeah, I mean, Fiddler's like, oh, look at this really great joke. What's the joke? There needs to be a punchline, at least saying 69 has a punchline.
No, people saying 6-7 is the punchline, though.
What, because you want to punch them?
Yeah. So Aunt, niece and nephew started saying it as well. Elliot's taught Zara. But Zara can't say it, so she does the high five joke, and then she goes. She's quite funny though. Elliot taught her well.
Why?
I don't know, but he's vandalised my iPad.
Yeah.
Enderman sticker.
If I get one, I'm not having anything going on.
Zara gave me a car sticker though. I've got to put that just next to it. Which is ironic actually, because when me and you had matching iPads before, you covered yours with stickers, I didn't.
That's true.
And if you do get an iPad,
I'm not going
you're not doing that, yeah.
It's because taking turns. But I just don't like that. Because I feel like it heated up my... It heated up.
We had tablets before, not proper iPads. I don't think you can say it.
Yeah, but still.
Just looking at the older...
Sorry, if you're listening, you're not doing that to my iPad.
Just looking at the other timing screen right now as well. There's a lot of action in terms of the backpack. Quartararo, Morbidelli, Marini wins. Mia all closing up together. What? This is Mark early on in the race crashing out.
There's so little happening. We're going back to the beginning of the race.
Oh, I don't like how Mark got lucky there. That's an accident very similar. 9 races without a rider in the podium for Ducati. Their longest streak since 2012 Aragon Grand Prix.
It almost hit him.
Yeah, the 2012 Aragon Grand Prix to the 2024 Qatar Grand Prix. That was 24 races.
Jeez.
But
it almost hit him as well. Like.
Yes. Yeah.
2 pieces almost whacked him.
It was almost very similar to his accident in 2020 when he went down at turn 4.
History would not repeat itself now.
No, and thank God, because we don't want Mark out for another God knows how many years.
He's only just got back to full potential.
And he just keeps on crashing this year, have you noticed?
Yeah, it's like, it's that curse. Once you win the championship, they're going to take you out one way or another.
Which ironically started with him.
Yeah.
And then Martin had it, Marini had it, Mia had it. This is the thing, you forget, Juan Mir is a one-time Grand Prix winner, one-time world champion in the space of a week of each other. He won his first race, then he won his first championship, and he's done nothing ever since. He is what I like to call the Jacques Villeneuve of MotoGP.
It's like, I did this. I'm done now, thank you.
Or the Keke Rosberg. Keke Rosberg had never won a Grand Prix. He only won one Grand Prix that season, and then he won the championship.
To be honest, I think it's more of the fact that they've done that. They don't need to push themselves as hard because they're not looking to constantly do it.
Mia's MotoGP World Championship, MotoGP career looks like it could be over at the end of this season. Because would you rehire him?
I I'd rehire him more than some of others.
He's 16th right now in the Honda.
Yeah, well, where's Quartararo? Quartararo's 13th, and I don't remember the last time he won a Grand Prix.
I can tell you, as they come through, it was the 2022 German Grand Prix.
Mir's done better than that.
Remember, that was the day where Bagnaia crashed randomly.
I see.
You weren't here.
I watched it though.
Ian Birch was in the commentary box for that one. You weren't here.
Yeah, I was probably doing something.
2022 GCSEs?
No,
No.
probably
A-level?
practicing. Yeah,
A-level.
probably practicing
A-level,
for
yeah.
one of my mock A-levels.
I seem to remember you coming into the box because you were watching it. We'll double check. We'll fly back,
I
actually.
was sitting in the front room.
They're all on JB
I think.
Motorsports, so we'll just go back and have a look. We've done it for a number of years now.
Yeah. I have done all of my major things, well, on this channel,
Yes.
apart from Sats. 'Cause that's too young. 'Cause I was like 11.
You can see me visibly getting older as the year goes on. I've stood in the same box position too long. Do you know what I found the other day, by the way?
What?
2018 Combox cameras, before we were even in this box. Yeah. Abu Dhabi Combox cam.
That's 8 years ago.
I found the 2016 Combox cam, actually, for Abu Dhabi. The day you ripped my headset off.
Wait a minute. It's
Do you remember when you ripped the headset off and walked out the room? So I've got that clip now, actually. Just get that ready for Abu Dhabi this year.
probably best not. A lot of anger from everyone was on that
If
clip.
looks could kill, because literally I'm mid-conversation and all of a sudden, whack! Down comes everything off the monitors. Yeah.
How old are they?
2016.
11.
Let's have a look then quickly on the money. This is Marco Bezzecchi there coming through. Looks like Alex has got this in the bag. Looks like it has. 8 race non-Ducati Lenovo podiums made that 9. Yeah. It's the factory team, by the way, that haven't had the podium because obviously Ducati is still 1 and 3 at the moment in terms of manufacturers. This bike, actually, the GP26, working better for Alex than it is for Mark.
Yeah.
In races, in sprints, it's Mark because he's won 1, but still, it's
Well, they're set up
weird.
differently, aren't they?
Yeah.
Maybe they should leave it for the race for Mark.
Maybe. If Mark hasn't signed, would Mark re-sign with Ducati? Yes, because he's wanted it for ages.
I don't think he would.
Well, where would he go?
Home.
Yeah, Mark wouldn't retire. He's fought too hard to come back.
I know. I'd go home.
Do you know what? Honestly, I think if Ducati wanted boys at the team, I know Bulaga wants to come in, but he did well actually, Nicolo Bulaga. Arguably, Bulaga did better on the Ducati than Razgatlioli's doing on the Yamaha, but that's because Bulaga got points, but so was Razgatlioli. But Bulaga was on a championship-winning bike when he came in. But I think Nicolo Bulaga's looking good. Right, nothing's going on. Let's have a look at Jorge Martin at the race start. This was a lightning getaway with the whole shot device.
Just went right round the outside for everyone. He's
up into 4th, by the way. He's up 6 places.
He bypassed everyone. It was incredibly impressive.
See the intervals.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, not many battles going on right now.
I'd say it's over, unless someone crashes.
6 to go. Looks like Alex is going to have another race win. Is this going to be his 3rd career victory now? Having a look at my iPad. 4th.
I was going to say 4th.
Really? Where's the others? Spain, Silverstone, Malaysia? Yeah. What was it? Spain, San Marino? He won at Malaysia?
Silverstone. No, he won at Silverstone.
Did he win Silverstone?
Yeah.
I thought he won the sprint at
Mark
Silverstone.
crashed down.
Yeah, but I thought Bezzecchi won Silverstone last year. So
I think he won the sprint.
No, Alex won the sprint.
We can check this, you know.
Did he win it? Yes, I know. Because I don't get told. Yeah. Alex won Jerez, Catalonia, and Malaysia. There we go.
What year?
Last year. Thank you very much, guys. In the chat, Iceman, Sean, thank you very much, guys. So it was Catalonia that he won last year. Was I in the box for that one?
I don't know anymore.
Did I leave?
I don't know.
I can't remember either. Because I don't do every MotoGP race as well.
I do.
I wasn't supposed to be doing this weekend.
You have no choice.
That's why I'm here. Am I still doing the French Grand Prix? I don't know if I'm doing the French Grand Prix. I might not be here in France. We'll see.
Hold on. Yeah, Bezzecchi.
He did. He crashed at the start of Silverstone last year. Oh yeah, and then the red flag came out. And he crashed to the inside. Yes, I remember now. Yeah, was that last year's podium?
I believe so.
And have you seen what this year's podium is? Alex, Bezecchi, and Zarco's just down the order.
Oh well.
In P5.
Hold on. Let's get specifically Spain.
This is going to be a nice victory for Alex, actually. Last year, Quadraro got robbed of a win in Silverstone. Yeah, with the engine failure. You were commentating on that one at the end.
I've commentated on them all last year.
It was just as we were handing over to you in the commentary box. Remember, Quadraro stopped, and then you took over because of the red flag. We had to get to the mono. Yeah, because that was because it was the stupid time that.
And I said about how you missed something.
Yeah, Dorna decided to put the British Grand Prix on the same day as the Monaco Grand Prix, and a direct clash.
I will never understand why anyone would put that on the same day.
Thank God Silverstone's gone back to August this year. That's going to be a better time.
Right.
Second week of August, I think.
MotoGPs.
Well, it was Jerez, Catalonia, and Malaysia last year.
Alex, Quartararo, Bagnaia.
That was the podium last year.
Well, at least the first is the same.
Yeah. Well done, Alex.
One's too far down the order, and one is out.
It's one of these situations, isn't it, where you just go, what is the point of racing this?
See who crashes.
Probably. Better, probably.
Who's going to win? Alex. It's always Alex, apparently, now when it comes to the circuit.
More likely Mark will retire if he doesn't re-sign. I honestly think he has nothing more to prove, considering his achievements he got, says Sean. I agree with that one. Ah, thank you very much. The blue light glasses. I'm looking forward to this, actually. We've bought some blue light glasses because Megan needs them. Got 2 packs. Ralph Fernandez is attacking Zarco there, and he's going through on the inside. Zarco didn't know he was there, and through brilliantly goes Ralph Fernandez for P5. Well, let's open yours up first.
No, I'm not wearing them on it. I'll suffer.
There they are. For you, yours. I got you a sciencey goggly pair.
Lovely.
Oh, it doesn't take blue. Just try them. They're actually okay. They just take the glare off. No, just pop them on, actually, and you'll see.
Hold on. I'm not doing it on camera.
Oh, great. Megan's not doing it on camera, despite the fact we have a camera. Oh, well. That's actually quite funny. Right, Zarco's back through on the inside line, by the way. Zarco retakes 5th by going round the inside line, coming through at turn 4 and 5. Nicely done.
I'm not sure it does anything for me.
They don't remove blue light in terms of you can see the colour blue still. Here we go on the inside this time. Down at turn 6, Zarco's got caught out. And through very nicely this time goes Ralph Fernandez.
I don't mean that. I mean, I just don't feel it works. Because it's still slightly blurry.
I've got to explain. They're not glasses, Megan. They reduce eye strain levels.
Oh, it just kind of work. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Actually, do they look good as terms of design?
They're too close, in my opinion.
These are the glasses I'm thinking about getting, actually. This style. Oh, actually, yeah. That works a lot, actually. It reduces the glare against your eyes. So everything comes slightly tinted and you can focus a bit more. Anyway, battle going on for 14th. Fabio Quartararo and Juan Mir still on the attack as they come down into the braking zone for turn 13. More on the push, more on the attack. And Quartararo is doing really well, Megan.
Yeah, he is.
What?
I'm only going to wear them when I do my work.
They're actually really good. I quite like those. Yeah, okay. I'm going to wear them when I'm watching television, you see. Because I need new glasses, you see. So
Yeah, you watch a lot
my
of...
normal glasses are fine, but I've just been getting headaches. So Megan needs them because she's writing. So I thought, order some blue light glasses. Actually, do you like the frames, people? I like the frames. I'm going to swap back to my actual glasses. I can actually read the timing screens.
Yeah, because you need to read. That's the one downfall.
They're good, though. Look at Mia. Mia's on the inside line of Quattararo down to turn 6. He's going to have the go. Under braking. Still nothing. Quattararo's still ahead.
I feel like it makes it blurrier for me.
They're not bad, actually. Try the black ones. They might suit you more.
No, I just don't think glasses suit me. I've not got one of those faces that suit it. Everyone else in this family does, but...
I like those. This is the last lap of the MotoGP race. Alex Marquez is going to be victorious again.
I tell you what, it's nice that it's finally over, because why has it taken this long?
Oh, the two track houses have swapped places.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't expect Raul to get back ahead there. Battle for 5th. So Raul passes Aigura.
I think he did it quite quickly as well. I think
The old switcheroo back, yeah.
we got the glasses right as he
Yeah,
decided.
Raul. Sean says, can we just take a second to say how good Raul has been right now in the last 2 seasons compared to in the previous few years? Well, he's definitely doing well. £6 a pair, 11 pair. So, over we come. It's going to be Alex Marquez for a 4th victory. But Aigura's fighting back against his teammate. Remember, Aigura said that he doesn't need to show anything because he's leaving next year. And he gives the old elbow. He gets through on Raul Fernandez.
He's
but,
what?
Yeah, give him the elbow.
No, I mean he's leaving next year?
Yeah, he's leaving.
Where's
He's
he
going to a
going?
different team. Don't know yet.
Ooh.
He said
Well,
he
he's
would-
certainly trying to prove
Look at
himself.
that! He is 2 seconds ahead of Bezzecchi. He's just gone past the Marquez stand, and Alex is already waving. I don't know what to say about this guy anymore.
Confident.
The red flags are waving for the Spanish fans. Grassini will be ready. They'll win again. It's out of the last corner. It's back-to-back Spanish Grand Prix victories. 1 year later, Alex Marquez is still the King of Spain. Marquez wins the Spanish Grand Prix. And that was a superior ride. Alex Marquez victorious for the 2nd year running. His 4th Premier Class victory. The world champion of the Moto 2 seasons can celebrate again. And he did that not because Mark crashed, but because he overtook him on the circuit with superior skill.
Why does Rins look so depressed right now?
Bezzecchi 2nd, D'Antonio in 3rd. Aldeguer congratulates his teammate Grassini.
Oh.
Victorious
Just a sea of blue.
in the heart of red. Look at that. And then the Factory Ducati boys celebrating with Grassini team.
Oh. I don't know why, but Alex Rins looked so depressed just then. He was like...
What have I done again? He was
like, again,
well, he's 16th. He missed out on the points to Mia.
True, that could be why he looked so depressed. Where's Moreira?
Diego Moreira, 17th.
For the first time, I think he hasn't got points unless crashing.
Yes, and he's learning, isn't he? He's
Yeah.
taking his time. Marco Bezzecchi in 2nd. Another 20 points to add to his list now overall.
Interesting thing, though, Moreira's never finished beneath top bracket in the standings.
I can't see the points situation. I hope the points change as they run, because it's already turned off like a nanosecond later.
That's annoying.
So I hope the point screen has updated correctly. Well, I think they have. I think that's the correct one, if I'm not very much mistaken. Which would show Marco Bezzecchi now on 81 points. Still... Oh, hang on.
There's a gun.
Hang on, they're updating. That might not... I don't know if that would work or not. I think we've lost the points as they run.
Oh. That might be another issue.
No, we've still got that. Oh, I know that. It's just... I I think we've lost the points as they run.
Every single time I see orange or red on that screen, I have like mini panics.
Don't worry, it's fine. 101
Ah,
points for Marco Bezzecchi. Martin on 90. D'Antonio now 71. Acosta 66. That's how it runs.
he's about to release the clones.
Release the clones.
66.
Oh.
I should make Dad watch Star Wars like continuously throughout this next year and then just do him a Palpatine cake. His next birthday.
Race time. Last year for Alex Marquez, 40 minutes, 56 seconds, .734. We were 7 seconds faster this year. 7 seconds.
Man's trying to beat his own times.
Oh, what a race. Right, we'll hand down to TNT. Megan, you're going to get going now.
Bye-bye.
We'll see you at the French Grand Prix. What did you make of it?
I thought it was good. Oh, by the way, I got tiramisu.
Oh, lovely. Alex is taken to running on the circuit. And he's going to run to his fans. Gets on the ground, kneels down, shakes. Yes, I've done it. Well done.
You can really tell him and Mark are brothers just by their actions.
Bullfighting times.
Ride over race, Alex.
Do you know, I'm really happy when Alex wins because so often he gets put on saying, he's only there because of Mark. He's not a MotoGP rider.
Mark wasn't even here.
Mark wasn't here.
And he passed him before he left.
He passed before. Alex is a world champion. He is a mighty good racer, just as good as Mark.
Is he climbing?
And he's now climbing on top of a...
Parkour.
Yeah, he's climbing on top of a metal cage, which is not buckled down. Be very careful, Alex. But it is parkour. Listen to the crowd. Fantastic. C'est magnifique. Even though that's French. He's now sitting on top. Oh, Alex Marquez.
Yeah.
That's usually a British thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ole, 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 ole. You can hear that going out there.
See him on his thing.
Vamos. Vamos. There's a couple of Vamoses.
Woo.
Off he gets on the Marshall post.
It's even taller than him. How did he get up there?
Did he climb on the border potty?
I think he climbed on
He's
people.
quite a tall lad, actually, is Alex. He's a bit like Michael and Ralph. 246,000 people.
That's high. And you can just see a line of them moving like ants. It's a gnat.
Nat Quirk's down there, is she? Well, I'll pass to her. Alex is going nuts. It's like when he won last year.
He's so happy right now. I suppose it's because it's his home one.
He's won his home race for the second year running. His brother hasn't won here since 2019. He's won Spanish rounds, but he's never... The Spanish Grand Prix is here at Jerez, and this is their local.
The gloating that's going to happen at their dinner table tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Because no way they don't go to their parents' house after this and just be like, so.
But Mark's going to be just as happy. And look, this was a move on the circuit. Mark tried to close him in at turn 6, but he was on the outside. Alex had the inside and just slipped through and made a brilliant manoeuvre. That was Alex on the only lap going, get out of my way. I'm in control here at Jerez.
Tell you what, it's been a Marquez-dominated weekend. They've both won a race.
They both have, yes. Sprint yesterday, Grand Prix today. Same as what it was last year.
Yeah.
Same actual between the two. Very nice.
I do think it's quite coincidental, but after he did pass him, Alex did take off a rider strip.
Yeah.
And just like...
Well, it was Alex yesterday who put the visor strip on that and caused Bezzecchi's accident.
He's really going for them all, isn't he? Why is he using it as Mario Kart?
It is Mario Kart. He's back on the bike now. Oh, no, this is the flashback to last year. Is this last year when he won?
Yeah, 2025.
He did the same thing again. He pointed to the crowd in the last lap. That was when he won his first race last year. Carlos Alcaraz giving him the checker flag last year. This year he was a former footballer. But this year he's back on the bike.
Woo!
And he's heading in.
Has he hurt his hand?
I think he would have after all that punch in the air.
And from climbing.
Right, we'll head to TNT. Max, thanks for your company. We'll see you in France when you'll be in it. Coming into it.
What day is France?
2 weeks' time. Nina's sent a photo. She's made herself a Sunday roast, as we have. And she just said, before you say it, yes, there is gravy.
But is it on it?
You've got to have gravy.
Yes.
So dry without gravy. Okay, right, let's head over to TNT. A fantastic result here at the Spanish Grand Prix.
On the negatives, the results aren't there right at the beginning like you'd hope they would be. So then you can blame the bike more.
Wait a sec, he's just wanting to salute the crowd. Is he going to ride over the grass here like his brother did yesterday?
I think he is.
I think he's going to do that, isn't he, for comedy value? Of course he is. Of course he is.
Should get a penalty for that.
He's supposed to go over the grass.
Yeah, you can't go on the actual concrete bit. Well, they'll be having a few beers tonight. Not
It's testing
all
on Monday.
about tomorrow. They will be doing a lot of laps tomorrow. There she is, Mum.
It never gets boring celebrating a race win, does it?
Or punching your team.
That will, even the water will taste sweet after that one for Alex Marquez. Mum giving him a big hug and a kiss down there. Girlfriend Gabriella doing the same. Richly deserved, you'd say. Digi feeling after that one.
I think
Like
he'll be fine.
I think he will. Looks a
It's
little
rock
bit
solid,
frustrated.
isn't it?
He knows he's actually got some good things to test tomorrow because he's just seen the bike
Yeah, fair
with
point.
whatever those bits are. They wouldn't tell us what they were. We tried. But he knows he's getting them tomorrow and has a full day to work on them.
Yeah, and he will have seen the data from Alex's bike and Mark's this weekend and been able to see where it's performing slightly better. It's nice when you know you've got something to try and it's already been proven and tested.
Mum's even got a tissue for him. Obviously, she's got a little
That's
tissue.
a proper, no, hang on. She's not a proper mum, she didn't pull it out of her sleeve. That'd have been a proper mum, but that's more grandma or nana, isn't it? There was nothing worse as a kid. The snotty's rank came out.
The lick of it.
The lick, you're like, no, it's coming in my face. Yeah.
Ayagura solid again, especially the end of the race there. Right, let's hear from Fabio Di Gianantonio after another podium for him.
Fabio, it's another Grand Prix podium, this time coming here at Jerez, but I'm sensing that you felt there was maybe more out there today. Just give us your reflections at the end of it.
For sure, I must be happy. At the end, we done a great weekend, and it's the first time that here in Jerez we are this competitive. So for this, I'm happy. But I think we left something in the decisions of the setup of the bike. The team did amazing. The preparation was amazing. Everything was just great. But then I think me first, I misjudged the condition and I chose the wrong thing. So yeah, happy, but it's because it was my decision. I'm a bit, with a bittersweet feeling. Thanks everybody. We're doing a good job. So let's keep pushing.
Top ride, well done.
Ciao ragazzi, ciao a tutti.
Yeah, they sounded a little bit frustrated
Maybe
there.
more than I were expecting.
Yeah, you
Which
could
is
just
not
see
a
in
bad-
his
Which is
face.
not a bad thing.
Yeah, but obviously, conditions-wise, chose something a little bit different. We'll try and find out more when Nat gets to speak to him properly after the race. But that is solid, and I'm impressed by his consistency at the start of this season. Now, he'll 6th, 3rd, 4th, 3rd. That's all right, isn't it? A couple of pole positions thrown in the mix.
Whenever you sit 3rd in the world in the MotoGP Championship, you're doing something right after 4 rounds.
The only one he hasn't finished of sprints and main race is the one with the collision, Marc Marquez. It's not been too bad at all.
And he was on for a good ride that day, wasn't he? Obviously.
Yeah, from pole. In the championship, Marco Bezzecchi has an 11-point lead over his teammate Jorge Martin. 101 plays 90. Fabio Di Gianantonio's 3rd on 71. Pedro Costa 4th on 66. And Marc Marquez still there in 5th on 57. But the gap now between Marc Marquez and Marco Bezzecchi stands at 44 points. Just 4 rounds into the championship. No win for Bez for the first time in 6. What's he got to say down to Chucky?
Well, Marco, once again, you've bounced back brilliantly from yesterday. Second here in Jerez. How important a result does that feel?
Yeah, I'm very, very happy. Today was super important to make a good race after yesterday, but also because we struggled a bit all the weekend, so wasn't easy, and we made a good performance. I'm very happy. Alex, for me, was too fast today, but congrats to him. He deserved this, and I made my best. I gave my all. The fans has been amazing also with me. I know I'm not Spanish, but anyway, thanks a lot for the support, and now we think about Le Mans.
Great job, well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, if on your worst days you're taking a second place, it's not too bad, is it?
That's what wins MotoGP World Championships. And not those ugly sunglasses that he's wearing. I'm going to get you a pair of them, Gav.
I think I've got some from 2001.
Yeah.
I think they were yours, actually. The Ducati official ones that they used to be. Do you remember them?
I think they're back in fashion.
They are, apparently, yeah. That's why we won't be wearing them, because we are so the opposite of that. I mean, I go around wearing football shirts.
Horrible ones at that.
Who are you supporting this week?
Who's playing?
I'll tell you in a second.
Who's playing and who's going to win, and I'll support them.
I won't tell you that in a second, though. Oh, great news. It's such a great place to come to. Even better if you're standing on the top step as the Spanish Grand Prix winner. What's Alex Marquez got to say to Jack?
Alex, you've just gone back-to-back at the Spanish Grand Prix. Describe what you're feeling right now.
Not many words to describe this moment. I mean, we started a lot this beginning of the year, but you know, this weekend looks like with a good reset in the break that we have for weeks, and we're here 100% motivated with a really good feeling, with a really good flow. And today for me was clear. I mean, go from the first lap, pushing, trying to take the lead, and from the moment put my rhythm. I know that the rhythm was really good until the end. We saw it on 37s. Well, last lap not 38.9, but you know, to say hello to the grandstand was mandatory. So yeah, just that, and yeah, so thanks to the team, because they never stop working. They always believe me, and also to all the grandstands, to all the fans, the Spanish fans that are here are amazing.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
He deserves to enjoy that one, Alex Marquez. Who's going to enjoy this? The players are at Wembley ahead of this afternoon's FA Cup semi-final. 8-time holders Chelsea are taking on the 1972 winners, Leeds United. Daniel Parker's Leeds United. That is live over on TNT Sports 1 and HBO Max. Kick-off at 3 p.m. If you stick with us here on TNT Sports 2, though, after the break, we'll have the podium and more reaction to Alex Marquez's victory here.
And that's where we're going to call it a day here on JB Motorsports. Thank you very much for your company throughout the weekend here on JB Sports. What a race! Alex Marquez is victorious. We'll see you in 2 weeks' time when we go racing at Le Mans for the French Grand Prix. Bye-bye.